what I feel like.
Very good. Heels down, yeah? So, make a little sensitive and to the piaffe, but careful with the neck position. She's a little too high, yeah? It needs to be your call to get her up there. Now, walk a second. Now, when you started to use your spur, my correction would have been, when I used the spur, I would have used it only to send her forward to make a huge impact. I would have not used the spur just to maintain the piaffe. Yeah? My idea is they need to do it from the leg pressure, from upper leg and lower leg. Yeah? That has to be enough in the training, especially when they know it. If they learn it, different story. Yeah? But you've taught her really well, and she knows now how to do it. Yeah? So, yeah, but that much spur should have sent her forward a moment to make her sensitive. No. Think about the push, not the kick. The kick, look, when you kick a horse, yeah, you take a moment the spurs in, the legs come off. The horse gets a moment attentive, but it doesn't really understand what she's supposed to do. Close the leg quickly, hold the spur there for 1 second instead of just a tenth of a second. Follow through with your idea, yeah? Make her sensitive. Definitely give her a quick push with the spur, but hold it there for a moment to get the correction, yeah? And at this point, we're still working on making her sensitive. Much better.
She does the go. Should I go to the whip?
You want? Maybe I can explain it better from up there. Yeah? Just a few steps.
Time for German man to meet German woman. We see who wins. I bet on German man. Having grown up in a household with them.
I have learned to negotiate, so...
You know, just a comment about the one tempi changes. Remember, we talked about the horse being in shoulder 4, the horse having bend. Back when now we go to the one tempi changes when the horse jumps from one engaged hind leg to the other. And it's not like a counter change where you have a little more time. So the more you bend the neck, the more you move your body, the more you let the horse go sideways, the less engagement you're going to have. So the one tempis and the piaffe and the passage are very, very important that you remember the concept that both hind legs have to stay engaged, and therefore it's a very precarious balance for the horse. If you will, it's a unicycle compared to a bicycle. And if you think of training level as a tricycle or a bicycle with training wheels, the balance is a little bit more stable, but the horse is less mobile. At Grand Prix, we want to take away the horse's stability so that they can have more mobility. All right, so the zigzags at Grand Prix, the piaffe, the passage, the one-time changes, all require a very precarious balance for the horse. So if you as a rider are doing too much, either moving or bending the neck back and forth, you are going to destabilize the horse and create problems. Okay? And that's what makes Grand Prix hard. That's why we're not all Olympic medalists like Steffen.
Okay.
Even though we are in our minds.
So when I'm using the spur right now, this is not to ask for the piaffe. This is just to get this sensitivity here. Yeah. So, but this is enough. I don't need to get this huge forward trot. You know, I just need to get this reaction right here. Yeah. And what I said yesterday so many times is important. When I create this energy and this sensitivity, I absolutely refuse to accept more contact. Yeah. So, yeah, when I feel this reaction in walk, I know for sure she's not going to piaffe the way I want her to. Yeah. So I'm still working a little bit on that sensitivity. So this is good. And this is enough. Yeah. We don't have to go wild on her and fire her up. Yeah. Okay. Good. So that's getting better. Yeah. And now when I ask for the piaffe, I'm going to expect from her that when I close my calf and I sit a little deeper, that she starts. And when I use my spur, it's not to maintain the piaffe, it's only to correct her. Yeah? Everything within her comfort zone. That's okay. So when I keep the pressure with my leg, she quits. Yeah, but I have absolutely no intentions to keep on supporting her with the spur. Yeah? A little bit against the right leg. Reminding, not supporting. So anytime she quits then I remind her real quick. But she can learn a little, yeah? There, she did it on her own. Yeah? And at this point, I honestly don't... Thank you. And at that point, I honestly don't care so much if she does it for an 8 or for a 7. If she does it for a 6, but she does it for a 6 on her own, that's in the long run 10 times better. Yeah? So
the last one was in the 8 range.
Oh, good. You know, and that's the neat thing, because from up here, it doesn't even feel like that much. She's pretty smooth in her back, you know, and it didn't like, she wasn't doing a whole lot. And it's neat to, that's why I said it's always so important that you have somebody on the ground. Yeah?
But a lot of riders actually, they don't understand that if the horse is truly staying engaged and loaded, that it doesn't feel like a lot. And so then the riders are actually doing more piaffe than the horse. Yeah. Try it a couple more times. So, and again, you know, when I use the spur, this is not to support. A little bit pressure, and I can accommodate her a little bit if I don't sit too heavy. I'm giving her a place to go. That's a little bit more of a 7 range because it's diagonal but a little sluggish. Yeah, I agree. There we go. Sometimes still a little bit more against the right leg than I'd like to. Yeah? Okay. Good girl. Yeah, but then she went forward. Now she has a little more energy, but then she really leans in front. Yeah? No need for that. So now that this idea is established from the walk, now I want to see if I can bring her buns back with the same 8 to the piaffe from the collected trot. Yeah? I'm not even going passage now, but I'm just going to bring her back from seat and rein. Yeah? When she walks, we're going to go forward. Yeah? A little sideways. My legs are on. That's a good reason for her to keep on moving. So, not enough. Forward again. Yeah? It's not the standard that I'm happy with. Yeah? She can learn. Better. So, but not too long the piaffe then. Yeah? Just a few steps. So. And this is how we can keep our horses interested in the work. Yeah? They try to figure this out. Better. Yeah, but again, in the training, I have absolutely no reason to drive her into the piaffe, especially when she has such a good idea for it. Yeah? Same for the passage. We don't want to do that with the spur to maintain. When I use the spur, it's only to create forward energy again. She can do it a little bit on her own.